Temple Beth-El Men's Club 20th Annual Golf Awards, the man, the myth, the legend, from North Carolina, Spike Manton.
Yeah, it's just me. Sorry about that. Disappointing, isn't it? You hear that Ray Clay intro, that signature voice, and it's just me. Sorry about that, Ray. Welcome to the Big Show, a virtual broadcast to replace the big dinner that usually follows the men's club golf outing, but not this year. This year it's a Facebook Live event, and you can get involved. That link right there, share that link, and your friends can join in and watch. And if you think it's going to be a really bad show, share the link with some people you don't like. You know, your in-laws, the neighbor who mows the lawn at 8 a.m. Just share the link. That's what we're saying. And there's a chat room where you can chat with each other, chat with us, participate, and have some fun. Because the more people who watch, the more money we can raise. And the men's club puts that money to really good use through the year. They finance summer scholarships for camp. They sponsor a number of events throughout the year at the synagogue, and they even help finance some capital projects for the synagogue. So here's how you can contribute. First, the big raffle. That link right there. Raffle tickets are available through July 28th, okay? And then there's the silent auction. A lot of great items to bid on. There's a foursome at the Glen, signed jerseys from Billy Williams, Dan Hampton, Jose Abreu, and there's a private Zumba class with Allison Margolis, which I think will go for a lot more money than the private Zumba class with Larry Orleans. Kidding. I obviously made that up. Larry thinks Zumba is a fried food. There's also a 12-pack of paper towels you can bid on, just as a tip of the hat to the times we're living in. And they are special times. You know, I think somebody should tell President Trump that pandemics are a lot like golf. Low numbers are good. I just want it to end. Illinois is only in phase 4, but my wife and I are already in the final phase, marriage counseling. We're 6 feet apart on everything. So, how did I end up with this honor of hosting the Big Show? I got ricked. I got ricked good. Anyone who knows Rick Bacharach has either been ricked or will be ricked at some point in the future. It's this simple, innocuous sounding favor that you say yes to, and the next thing you know, you're painting Warner Hall, loading boxes into a storage unit, or you're hosting the Big Show. Yeah. Thankfully, the Ricked Anonymous support group is there to help us heal and recover. And whatever we've been through, don't forget, no one has been ricked worse than his lovely wife, Diane. I got like 50 minutes left. She's already logged 36 years with no end in sight. Well, if you've seen Rick's diet, there's definitely an end in sight. Now, if you're worried Rick might be offended by any of this, don't worry about it. He's not even listening. He's on the phone. He's already lining up sponsors for next year's golf outing. Now, lucky for you, he also ricked some people a lot more entertaining than me. We've got live music from the one and only Rick Wrecked just for the show. And we've got stand-up comedy from Andrew Kennedy, one of the funniest people in the country. In fact, another reason to remind you to share the link. Right there. Share that link. Your friends will thank you for bringing them the comedy of Andrew Kennedy tonight. So, to start things off, this is easy. A man who actually needs no introduction for this group. Rabbi Hal Brown.
Hey, thanks so much for the intro, Spike. It's great to be with you. It's hard for me to believe that we're already at the 20th anniversary of the golf outing. I think this might have been one of the original giveaways from 20 years ago. And what an amazing experience today. Steve Levin, Andy Cohn, and Rick Bacharach, the co-chairs for Men's Club of this event. What an amazing job. And the best is yet to come. This is going to be an evening of tremendous fun and enjoyment. I just want to say thank you to the Men's Club for all that you do. You are truly a bedrock of the congregation. Whether it comes to helping out our kids, you're always quick with campership contributions. whether it's a project that needs to be done, something in the temple that you guys find the funds. And I know that the reason you're able to do it is because of these events. This golf outing is your moment to raise funds for all of your activities throughout the year, and you give us as an opportunity to help by either playing golf or participating in the silent auction or raffle. Thank you so much for what you do. I'll pass it back. I just want us to take one moment to say thanks because this is the trying circumstances of this year. You guys have made lemonade out of lemons and created a beautiful opportunity for our community to come together. So let's say a Shehachianu for this moment. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Shehachianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. From strength to strength, keep doing great things and making yourselves and our community shine. Have a great evening.
Everything to do with this outing and everything to do with this day is only possible through the generosity of our sponsors. Even in these unbelievably trying times, these people stepped up to write checks. You're going to be hearing some very unique personal messages from them throughout the show. I hope you'll give them your full attention. Next, our first closest to the pin winner coming right up. But first, two of those special people I was just talking about.
Hi, this is Mark Fishman. And Lisa and I want to say how proud we are to be presenting sponsors for this year's 20th annual Men's Club Golf Outing. Lisa and I do this because we feel it's our responsibility. It's our responsibility to help the social fabric of the temple, to make repairs to the facility, send kids to camp, and help families in need. And not only is it our responsibility, but it's your responsibility as well. Judaism is changing in America, and we're going to need to change with it. And to keep our future generations with our traditions, we need to make it attractive for those future generations. And hopefully this help will be able to continue the traditions that we've had for all these years here in America. We'd like to thank you and all the members of the temple who are also supporting this outing, as well as any other social fabric and physical facility of the temple. Hope you guys had a great outing, and hopefully at the end of the day, I will be the winner of this outing. Thank you.
Thank you, Spike. My name is David Jacobson, and I am the founder of Chicago Jewish Funerals. I want to say thank you very much for letting us participate for all these years in the Temple Beth-El Men's Club Golf Outing. You do phenomenal work at Temple Beth-El, and I think it's important to share some of these things. Building a sukkah, the Yom HaShoah program, the barbecue, maintaining the garden, the softball team, even working the parking lot at the Hebrew school. This year is a strange year. We're doing so many things via Zoom or FaceTime Live, and we're really missing out on the opportunity to be with each other, to see each other's faces, to look in someone's eyes, to hear their voice, to feel their energy. The golf outing is giving an opportunity for people to be together. Though it's limited, it's still giving us an opportunity. I hope next year we can all be together in one room having some great food. And I also want to say thank you for you doing what you do, and that hopefully you'll be out there in the parking lot helping the Hebrew school kids, building that sukkah and being together as one community. May you have a wonderful event this year, and we look forward to health and safety for all of us.
Dear Chicago Jewish Funerals, my mom was my champion. Oh yeah. And even though I knew her life was ending still, it's hard for a son to bury a mom. I was upset, but you were there with compassion and grace and a sensitivity to all the customs of the Jewish faith she knew and loved, so meaningful. I have her memories now, and thanks to you, my last goodbye was a good one. Thank you.
I mentioned the silent auction is live online through Tuesday the 28th, and it is, and you can click and bid right there, okay, through Tuesday the 28th. Share the link with friends, let everybody in on it. Now there's one item I want to call your attention to. It is a 4 foot by 5 foot custom created painting of the Chicago Blackhawks logo right in front of everyone at last year's golf outing. It was painted and created live right there. It's unbelievable. Literally 4 feet by 5 feet. Look at it. Look at that. It is the centerpiece of any room it is in. So come on, bid early, bid hard, bid often. Andrew Kennedy, the hysterical Andrew Kennedy is next. But first, a closest to the pin winner. I thought this era of social distancing that maybe furthest away from the pin should win. But, what do I know?
Good evening. My name is Andrew Cohen, and I invite you to the Temple Beth-El 2020 Golf Outing Auction and Raffle. Let me give you a brief tutorial so you can participate. Simply click a link that you've been sent, enter the auction address in the search bar, or just hit the button on this page and you're ready to go. First, hit register as bidder, enter some personal information, hit the next button, and you're ready to sign into your account. When you're signed in, hit an email address or password, enter the bidder code, and then you're in. You'll see the auction catalog buttons, the raffle tickets, and the big show. Let's start with the raffle tickets. Give a choice of 1 for $25 or 8 for $100. Go in, hit the buy it now for $25 for the 1 ticket. Hit the buy it now button, and it's yours. Next, let's go back up, hit the catalog button, and you've given your choices for that, and you'll see a bid now for an item that you want. Go in and enter the least bid that you can, which on this one is $440. Hit the bid button. You're given an opportunity to confirm, bid, and bang. You were successful. Your bid is in. If you check your email address that you registered with, you will see congratulations for being the high bidder. Bid now, bid often, and good luck.
I hope you had a terrific day golfing today with lots of adventure. And now, without further ado, the award for closest to the pin for the 6th hole. May I have the envelope, please?
It's the brownie batter, which is the best part.
Blended with a nice ice cream taste inside.
Brownie batter shake and yellow cake batter shake.
I hope everyone had a great time out at Chevy Chase today. We certainly appreciate everyone supporting us. But beyond this being a fun day out on the golf course, it is also a competitive event. So with that, let's find out who was triumphant. We will start with the 3rd place winner at the 20th annual Temple Beth-El Men's Club Golf Event. May I please have the envelope?
Top of the morning to you. Whoops, sorry, wrong group. Boker Tov, shalom y'all. Well, at least shalom.
Like many of you, we're delighted to help sponsor the Temple Beth-El Men's Club Golf Outing.
I'm proud to be a supporter of the Temple Beth-El Men's Club.
My reason for supporting the men's club in this outing can be boiled down to 2 words, Lador Vador.
The men's club not only supports Temple Beth-El, but they also provide great programs where everyone is welcome.
Men's Club does so very much for the congregation, and it's really the golf outing that's a really big piece of it.
Temple Beth-El Men's Club is a wonderful organization that helps the temple every year.
It is always a great time at the golf outing, which is the highlight of the year for us.
The Temple Beth-El's Men's Club is an organization that is one that requires people to get together, to have a great time.
I also enjoy the great camaraderie at the golf outing and at the programs in general.
It's really ridiculous to see a bunch of old Jewish men trying as hard as they can to win where there is no prize.
We laugh a lot. The dinner is great. The raffle is great. The silent auction is great.
It's a great tradition at Temple Beth-El to combine my favorite sport, golf, with my favorite temple, Beth-El.
Not only am I terrible at golf, but it's a fun time. See the guys help support the temple.
I love the men's club. It's everything that is good about Temple Beth-El and everything that is good about people.
Camaraderie and fellowship for its members that only the men's club can provide.
The friendships, networking, education, and social Sunday mornings have been an excellent way to stay connected with our Temple family.
I'm a believer that the more you get to know each other, the better that we all become.
It's great to know that when the Temple needs something, the men's club is always there.
I want to say a big thank you to the men's club for all the work that you do and for putting together this wonderful golf outing.
It's times like these that make it even more important to support the Temple and its men's club members.
And I urge you to donate and participate generously and responsibly.
Congratulations. Cut.
Thanks, Spike. Jill and I, along with the partners of Kovitz Investment Group, are proud to be sponsors of this year's raffle. The tickets for only $25 or 8 for $100. We've got some great prizes. The grand prize for our raffle this year is your choice of a Lynx Professional Sedona Grill or $1,000 cash. Second prize is Bushnell Tour V4 Jolt Golf Laser Rangefinder. And third prize is a Callaway Mac Daddy 4 Wedge. You should see a button at the bottom of your screen to buy the raffle tickets. What you waiting for?
The TB auction is ready to go live, adding new things every day. I heard there's a bull of a watch. I heard there's a foursome at the Glen Club, which is $800 value. There's more things there. It's unbelievable. Anyways, cute story. About 11 years ago, I brought a guest there, bid on an item of jewelry, bought it, met a girl that was a guest. Now they're married. You never know what can happen at TBE golf outing. So go on the link and buy something today.
All right, sit back and get ready to laugh. The hysterical Andrew Kennedy is next. You have maybe a minute, maybe a little less to share that link right there so your friends will have a chance to see Andrew Kennedy with you, okay? They can watch it right along with you. Click right there, okay? Not much time left. Andrew Kennedy is next, all right? But first, this.
Thanks, Spike. It's great to be here at the Temple Beth-El golf outing. We're proud to sponsor the event on behalf of myself and Mike Frazen and Andy Batisha. We represent Mosaic Construction. We've been an ongoing sponsor of the golf outing for many years. This year, our gift is a 24-can cooler bag, which is cool. So we're happy to be sponsoring the event. Rabbi Sid is a special person, and we're fortunate to call them a client of ours. As general contractors, Mosaic Construction is a Northbrook-based company that works in both residential and commercial remodeling work. We've done both kitchens and baths and interiors as well as exterior work. We've worked in all kinds of assets from apartments to multifamily, medical. Over the last several years, we've been working in the design build field for cannabis. And so we're happy to be a part of today's golf outing. Looking forward to meeting people out on the course. Hope you all have a great day.
Spike, gracias. ¿Cómo están ustedes? Felicidades a todos ustedes. 20 años con el Men's Club. Eso es increíble. Un segundo. Hello? Yeah. Oh. Jewish. Okay. I thought you said Spanish. That's my bad. My apologies. Okay, that's okay. We can still make this work. Okay, bye. Thanks, Rick. Rick Bacharach. Okay, so I thought this was for a Spanish audience, but it is actually for, as you know, because you're watching this, a Jewish audience. Shalom! L'chaim! Listen, just because I may be a Gentile doesn't mean I don't know funny. All I've got to do is talk about my life. I mean, I'm half white, half Colombian, yet look completely white. You're looking at me now. When I speak in Spanish to Latinos, they answer me in English like it was a lucky guess. I know, like I put together a coherent sentence in Spanish by accident. You know, I'll be walking up to the guy and go, mira, tú tienes un reloj, tú me puedes decir la hora, tú tienes la hora. Yes, it is about 4:07. And I'll be like, didn't I just speak to you in like perfect Spanish? And he'll realize, you know what, I think you did. I thought it was a mistake. That's what a guy said to me. A mistake? A mistake with specific regional dialect? Okay, so this all started many years ago. So my mother's Colombian, my father's English. And they met in Bogota when my English father was selling Encyclopedia Britannicas in South America. Yes, Encyclopedia Britannicas in South America, written in English, of course. So I go as an adult and say to myself, at what point did he think this was going to be a moneymaker? You know, I want to invent a time machine to go back to that moment. I don't want to go meet famous people. I just want to go back to the moment my English father thought, this is the deal. I've got to sell 26 leather-bound books all written in English and needing to be sold together. Where should I do this to make the most money? How about a non-English speaking continent? I mean, where was my dad's head with that? He didn't even speak Spanish. Fell in love with my mother. And I think that's the reason they had children, because they didn't understand each other, so they procreated in an effort to understand each other. My brothers and I were created as interpreters for my father. I'm sure that my brothers and I are the original Rosetta Stones. If we look back, if you Google it. So my first memory as a child was translating for my father. Come on, Andrew, you're 3 years old and you've been listening to the 2 languages for multiple years. What does that wacky woman want? Hola. 2 years we spent in Colombia, and then we moved to Rio Piedras, Puerto Rico for stability. That's where you go. And my mother always was stopped because nobody ever thought I belonged to her. My entire life, nobody ever thought I belonged to her. She's 5 feet tall. She had black hair, brown eyes, always had a thick Hispanic accent. And I was white, blonde, and blue-eyed. So to this day, I know why I'm her favorite. And I've always been her favorite, but I think I just figured out, in fact, at this very moment, why I am her favorite. And it's because I was the whitest of her children. So my assumption is she's a racist. Kidding, not a racist. But I was the topic of conversation. I mean, my entire life growing up, everybody thought she was the maid. That's what everybody assumed. And it would get really weird when my father would meet us out in the park because she'd run up and hug and kiss him. And all the rest of the nannies would be like, oh no, she kissed the mister. You cannot kiss the mister. Because that is the number one rule when you're a nanny, not to kiss the mister. I mean, there are a few rules. Maybe that's not number one, but that clearly has to be number 2. Number 1, take care of the child. Number 2, don't kiss the mister. Anyway, we spent 2 years in Colombia, 4 years in Puerto Rico. Then we moved to Venezuela when it was cool to live there. Don't go there now. We all know why. And then when I was 9 years old, we moved to Hong Kong. Yes, as a child. I spent 2.5 years in Hong Kong. Think about that. How cool is that? I was a kid. Everything we played with was made here. They have it in stock, everything. It was a game I played with my brother, actually. We'd pick up the toys. Made here. Made here. Sometimes they would actually read made here because there were 2 stamps. Colombia, Puerto Rico, Venezuela, Hong Kong, and then finally I came to the United States of America. And after all the years of ethnic diversity you could imagine, all of it, guess where we ended up? And you can't tell me because we're doing this via the intranet. We moved to New Canaan, Connecticut, the whitest town on the planet. Yes, I was the black kid at Sachs Middle School because I was half not white. That was enough to throw me over the hump. In fact, they pulled me out of class one day. They're like, Mr. Kennedy, apparently there is a glitch in your DNA. Yes, you're not all white. You are a Latino with some type of Caucasian glazing. Listen, you guys, I hope you had a great day golfing. I hope you raised a lot of money. I think it's amazing that you've done this for 20 years. I'm a personal friend of Rick's. Spike, thanks for sending it to me. And Don't forget to do the raffles and all that other stuff via online. Have a great day. I love you. Shalom. Shalom.
Good evening, Temple Beth-El Men's Club. This is Joey Giswaldo with Gregory Auto Group. We're servicing Lake County with Hyundai, Genesis, Infiniti, and now Mitsubishi. We're happy to be a part of this event for almost 20 years, and we love to see all the familiar faces and customers grow year after year. As your vehicle needs change, please visit us on our digital showroom at gregoryautogroup.com, or for service needs, please take advantage of our remote pickup and delivery options. Thank you again for having us, and enjoy the big show.
During these difficult times, we want to let you know that here at Gregory Auto Group, we are with you. We have taken precautionary measures to ensure the safety of our customers and staff. At our locations, we disinfect door handles, seating areas, and wipe down vehicles in our showroom. When a car comes to any of our locations, we clean the car before and after service is completed, using Xylon X microbe disinfectant and protectant, the same chemical used for vehicles purchased. We have taken it a step further to ensure the safety of our customers and offer pickup and drop-off services for vehicles that need scheduled maintenance. We know these are unprecedented times, and we are working to ensure effective, but most importantly, safe service to our customers. From our Gregory Auto Group family to yours, we wish to offer the best service while servicing or buying your vehicle while safeguarding your health. We hope you and your family are safe and healthy. Please do not hesitate to reach out to our locations if you have any questions or concerns about how to service or purchase a vehicle. And we hope to see you soon in our showrooms.
It really is a big show tonight. Music from Rick Recht, still to come, and the big story. It's the history of Temple Beth-El. Hours of digging through the archives for historic photographs created just for the big show, never before seen. Tonight, the big story. You're gonna like it. In fact, just for the effort of putting it together, I would click right there and I'd buy a raffle ticket or two just to say, hey, thanks for the big story. Now, one of the things that's done with the money raised is the Men's Club sponsors the softball team. Got a little video on the softball team coming up. And get ready, winner of the senior long drive.
Thanks, Spike. I'm Steve Lane, managing partner of the law offices of Lane & Lane. If you or a loved one have been injured, give us a call. We can help. You can reach us at 312-332-1400 or visit our website at www.lane-lane.com. I was also informed that for the last several seasons, I've been the senior longest drive champion. And I wasn't the winner? For the last several seasons, Lane & Lane has been the sponsor, the proud sponsor of the senior longest drive competition. And I'm very proud to bring you this year's winner. Can I have the envelope, please?
Hi, I'm Scott Glickson and my wife Lonnie, who's currently serving as camera person on this video, and I are happy to again serve as sponsors of this year's Temple Beth-El Men's Club golf outing. Over the years since 1961, when my family first joined the congregation, and my bar mitzvah in 1963, and then ultimately my becoming the president in 1991 through 94, we've met many wonderful people in the congregation, but nowhere have I met more people than through the activities of the Men's Club, which actively supports the congregation in so many ways. We've enjoyed spending time with them in good times, in bad times where they've been support to us with the clergy of the congregation, and we look forward to many more years enjoying our friendships. I hope you all enjoy the golf outing under these unusual circumstances, and stay well.
want to thank the men's club for sponsoring our softball team.
I want to express my great appreciation for the men's club funding of the softball team.
We got to meet a lot of other congregations that participate. 9 different teams play.
You allow us to kind of build a connection and create a small community with the softball team that is really special, and it allows us to kind of build relationships with people that you may not normally have.
This is my inaugural season playing softball, so I want to thank the men's club for the opportunity.
Besides allowing us the great camaraderie of being on the team together, it allows us to raise some funds for charities that the league supports as well.
When Temple needs something, the men's club that steps up.
And thank you not only for the participation fees, men's club, but you bought a bat for us. We formed a team a number of years ago, and we emerged champions for the first time last year. It was a blast.
We are proud that we are the champions of our league, and hopefully this year we can make it 2 years in a row.
And hope to not let you down.
Did anyone mention we're champions? We're hoping to do it again. Thank you.
Thanks for everything. We're looking forward to another great season.
So thank you very much for your support.
Thank you.
Me again, and still happy to be contributing towards tonight's event as a sponsor of the raffle. You should be glad that we decided to sponsor the raffle versus golfing with you guys today. Don Solomon, our esteemed president, can tell you about the last time I golfed. It was at least 25 years ago, and let's just say it didn't go so well. When I arrived at the office on Monday morning, Don had sent me a pick-me-up bouquet. You remember those? That was fun trying to explain to the people at the office. We've got great raffle prizes, so click on the bottom of your screen and buy some tickets. $25 each, or 8 for $100. First prize is the Sedona Grill, or $1,000. Good luck.
Welcome back to the Big Show. We've got a presentation of the Long Drive winner with a very special guest to present it, and it comes off in a pretty funny way. Think you're going to like that. And don't forget about our silent auction. You can bid on that right there. Click right there. That's where you find the Blackhawks painting, the 5 feet by 4 feet Indian head logo. Look at it one more time. Show it. Oh, imagine that. In your house. It's huge. All right. Right now, what you've been promised, some music from the one and only Rick Wrecked. Right after this.
Hi, my name is Patricia Fallon. I am a circuit court judge from the 12th Judicial Subcircuit, and I am very happy to support the Temple Beth-El Men's Club and the upcoming golf outing. Your club is dedicated to fellowship, scholarship, and worship, and those are all qualities that I admire and I believe enhance our sense of community and faith in all of our neighborhoods. Thank you for all of your good work, and I wish you all the best at the upcoming golf outing.
Hey, thanks, Spike. How's everybody doing out there tonight? Oh, Temple Beth-El, I am so excited to be with y'all. You are one of the most incredible communities in this entire country, and I got to tell you, one of the things that makes you so special is your extraordinary men's club. I got to tell you, not all men's clubs are created equal. You all set the bar. There's a word that we use in many faith traditions when we feel fortunate, when we feel lucky, when we feel blessed. The word is hallelujah. Everyone say hallelujah. I got to tell you, I have felt very blessed to sing and to celebrate with your sweet community so many times. And you all are incredibly blessed for all the incredible, important, and meaningful work that the men's club does every year to make Temple Beth-El so special. Okay, here we go. Here's your part. Ready? You go like this. Hallelujah. You sing it. Hallelujah. Try it. Hallelujah. 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 Every voice sing hallelujah. Sing it. Hallelujah. 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 I'm going to sing it. You sing it back like this. Here we go. Ready? I close my eyes, take a deep breath, I am humble, I am blessed, I feel my purpose, I make my plan, and I will step up, and I will stand. I will learn, I will teach, and I will observe, and I will reach. I will inspire, and I will pray, set a new standard, celebrate, now raise it up, come on, come on. Hallelujah, sing it. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Every voice sing hallelujah, just you. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I'll sing it, you sing it back. Let's do it together. I will be strong, I will exceed all expectations, and I will lead, and I will contribute, and I will sing, and I will be real, I will be me. Raise it up, come on. Hallelujah, sing. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Every voice sing hallelujah. Just you. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Sing hallelujah. Every voice sing hallelujah. Choose your harmony and sing it loud. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Sometimes I lay under the moon and I thank God I'm breathing. And I pray don't take me soon, 'cause I am here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, Lord, I never let it get me down. Negativity surrounds, I know someday it will all turn around. All my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and the children will play. One day, one day, one day. You sing it. One day, one day, one. Now hold up one finger, just you. Sing one day, one day, one day. Let's do it together, come on. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Sing it for the men's club. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Every boy sing hallelujah. Sing it, come on. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Sing hallelujah, hallelujah. Sing hallelujah, just a whisper. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. So awesome being with you all tonight. Love you all. See you soon.
Oh, heaven.
So you think chicken is heaven?
Oh my gosh, it's yes. I love that the bun's toasted and the chicken is cooked to the crisp. It is perfect. Chicken slinger.
Heaven in my mouth.
Hi, me again. You've already heard me talk about the great raffle prizes. The Sedona Griller $1,000 first prize, the Bushnell Tour Golf Laser Ranger Finder, that's a tongue twister, and the Callaway Mac Daddy Wedge. But the prizes aside, I wanted to take a minute to remind you of what the proceeds from this raffle support. The Temple Beth-El Men's Club helps the synagogue in a number of different ways. More recently we bought the new sign in the front of the temple. We help send kids to summer camp who can't otherwise afford it. We've helped repair the roof and maintain the garden. And let's not forget about the Sunday morning $5 lox and bagel brunches with the great speakers. So open up those wallets and click the button on the bottom of your screen and buy some raffle tickets. $25 for one, or 8 for 100. Back to you.
Sponsors get a lot of thank yous, and they're well deserved. But the other critical piece of the puzzle here are the volunteers, those people that raise their hand and get involved just for that warm feeling it gives them inside. All right? So after a little salute to our volunteers, it's that longest drive winner with our special guest to present it. All right? Coming right up. But first, look who stopped by just to say how cool you all are.
Hello, this is State Representative Jonathan Carroll with a message of congratulations to the Temple Beth-El Men's Club on their 20th annual golf outing. It's really impressive considering the times we're dealing with COVID-19, that everyone still continues to support our men's club and their excellent work. So I just want to send a message of congratulations, and I look forward to seeing all of you, hopefully sooner rather than later. Take care.
Hard to believe it's been 20 years since we first teed up that first shot.
According to my notes, I've attended the golf outing since the first one on September 10th of 2001.
I've been part of the men's club for over 15 years.
13, 14 years.
For 15 years. I've been a member of the men's club for over 20 years.
A lot of great activities, from the brunches to the outings.
It's given me the opportunity to meet a great bunch of men and women who participate in our activities.
It's an outreach to our congregation and our religious institution.
Some of the meetings were pretty fun. We go out to dinner and talk and have good desserts.
So why do I volunteer?
I joined the committee because it's a great group of guys doing great things for Temple Beth-El.
It really gives you great purpose.
Someone asked me about my score and I said, 72. And they go, that's incredible. I go, I hope I can do even better on the back nine. That's when I knew I'd be better off organizing the event than playing in the event.
The committee really acts like a football team where everyone has a different role, a different position, and we put it all together in a winning combination.
There's been a place for everyone in the club, and each of the puzzle pieces help to make the full picture.
A lot of great guys. I miss being with you guys.
Provides a great opportunity for us to come together as a group, build a sense of camaraderie.
It's all to build community.
I realized that in order to get something out of something, you have to put something into it.
Our meetings are half about planning, half complaining, and half joking around. And that's just the way Yogi Bear would have it, and it's been super fun.
I think the better question might be is, why don't you volunteer? Be safe and stay healthy.
Justin James, 2017 World Long Drive Champion, here to announce the winner of the TBE Men's Golf Outing. See if you can hit a drive farther than this. Now, may I please have the envelope?
Good evening. My name is Glenn Weintraub with AA Service Heating and Cooling here in Northbrook. I'm a Temple Beth-El member, and I've played and sponsored in the golf outing for many years. We hope you had a great time on the course today. It's been a crazy few months here with this COVID-19 pandemic, and just want to let you all know that we are open. We are here to service your needs, and if you need anything, just give us a call. Stay happy and stay healthy. Have a great one. Thank you.
Well, the final closest pin is right around the corner, and we're getting really close to the big story, that incredible piece on the history of Temple Beth-El. We're in the home stretch, and that means just one thing. Time for one more raffle ticket. What do you say? Click right there. Right there. Come on. It's calling you. Come on. For the kids.
Hi, I'm Judy Rosen, immediate past president of Temple Beth-El, big men's club supporter. Love going to the different men's club events where they allow women to come, especially the big breakfast that they host every year and the big dinner that takes place after the golf outing, though not this year. Men's club promotes community for our temple, and we miss being together this year with everybody.
Hi, everybody. I think I've been supporting the Temple Beth-El Men's Club for about 5 years now. Rick Backrock invited me to support the men's club after he became a client. And at my very first golf outing for the men's club, I was happy to see some of my friends and other clients that I didn't know belonged. This is a very fun event for my daughter and I to do together, and I look forward to these every year.
Once again, closest to the pin, this time on hole number 16. Who will be the winner? May I have the envelope, please?
Good morning, this is Paul Festenstein from Temple Beth-El's Men's Club's Golf Committee and Subcommittee for the Silent Auction. I hope you're doing well. We have great items to select on the silent auction. You can click on the link to see what those items and services are. Particularly, there's a case of wine that David Festenstein, my brother, has offered from his Vino del Sol winery in South America, and also a photography shoot that Heather Swolsky has offered from her company. So enjoy the silent auction website and support the Temple Beth-El Men's Club's 20th annual golf outing. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jim Gordon, owner of North Star Identity Promotional Products and Apparel. I'm happy and honored to once again be helping out with the Men's Club and their premium gift. Each year it's always fun to work with my factories and try to come up with a really nice and useful item that you all can use and enjoy. As a past member of Beth-El and the Men's Club many years ago before I moved to Phoenix, oh wow, that was almost 17 years ago, I always enjoyed getting together for a great cause. Hope you enjoyed the golf today. I stopped playing about 7 years ago because of a neck injury, but there are still people out there today here in Phoenix playing golf, even though it's about 112 degrees and with the pandemic and everything, but people are out on the golf course. So hope you guys all had a great event today, and thanks for letting me participate.
So Bruce got a little bit tired of saying the same thing over and over, so we decided our last-ditch effort was going to be from me. So this is the last time you'll be hearing from any Weiningers today. So unless you've been drinking too much, by now you know that we've got 3 terrific raffle prizes: a Sedona Grill or $1,000, the Laser Range Finder, and the Callaway Wedge. Tickets are only $25 or 8 for $100. This is your last chance to help out the Men's Club and maybe even win a prize. Thanks for playing.
Well, here we are. It's time for The Big Show presents The Big Story, that piece on the history of Temple Beth-El. It was hours of digging through the archives, photographs. It was a labor of love, and I hope you enjoy it half as much as I think you will. It only seemed fitting to kick it all off with a few words from the Temple Beth-El current president, Don Solomon.
Hi everyone. I just want to take a moment to thank the Men's Club for putting together the annual golf outing each year. It takes the work of a lot of people to make this happen. In the year of a pandemic, you would think the Men's Club would have to scale back or even cancel the golf outing. But no. They rolled up their sleeves and made it work, and even found a way to make it special with this big show. Thank you, Men's Club, for not just for this golf outing, but for everything you do for Temple Beth-El. I also want to thank all of our members and friends that participate in the golf outing. Your support provides the means that allows the Men's Club to do their good work. And finally, thank you to all of you for watching the big show. I hope you're enjoying this magnificent production. I'm looking forward to a time where we can all be together in person. Shalom.
"149 years ago, after a great fire swept across Chicago, a group of men stood together in the ashes and pledged to move forward, to create a community that would support each other and sustain their Jewish faith and heritage. 6 days after the Great Chicago Fire, on October 14, 1871, 15 Austro-Hungarian Jewish immigrants joined together, taking the first steps towards a new beginning, establishing a congregation called Gemeinde Rodef Shalom, or a gathering place for those who pursue peace. During those early days, the men gathered to worship in each other's homes, and within 6 months they purchased the wooden frame of an old Lutheran church, which they moved to a lot on Huron and Peoria streets. But in June of 1873, a twister uprooted the building, leaving the congregation homeless and $7,000 in debt. Yet their spirit was strong. The congregation issued bonds to pay off the debt and built a new structure at Huron and May Streets, which they named Temple Beth-El. For 2,000 years, the Jewish people lived without a permanent home. We wandered from place to place, and so it was with this congregation. Wherever the Jewish people settled, Temple Beth-El moved to be with them. Beth-El migrated to Crystal Street, and in 1902 it built a new home. In the 1920s, Beth-El relocated to Palmer Square. 30 years later, in 1957, Beth-El moved again, and it remained on Touhy Avenue for 32 years. In the late 1980s, Beth-El again followed its young families and began the move to Northbrook, breaking ground on its current Dundee Road location on November 13, 1988. Following 5 rabbinic leaders in 20 years, Beth-El's 6th rabbi, Dr. Julius Rappaport, made Beth-El home for nearly 30 years. Rappaport opened our doors to new immigrants from Russia while moving the congregation away from its more traditional roots towards the Reformed Jewish practice it maintains to this day. In 1923, his successor, Rabbi Julian Gusfield, led Beth-El to affiliate with the Union of American Hebrew Congregations, the UAHC. Rabbi Meir Lipman led Beth-El as we faced the crisis of the Great Depression, and just when it appeared to be getting back on its feet, the congregation discovered its savings had vanished, along with one of its members. But salvation came from an unexpected source. The sisterhood pooled their savings and repurchased the building, enabling the congregation to continue its journey. Rabbi Paul Gorin led Beth-El over the course of 10 years, a tenure interrupted by his service as an army chaplain during World War II, where he distinguished himself and was awarded the Bronze Star. Rabbi Joseph Strauss led Beth-El through the war. When Rabbi Gorin returned and concluded his tenure, he was succeeded by Rabbi Joseph Buchler. In 1954, Rabbi Victor Weisberg came to Beth-El and established himself as the congregation's most influential rabbi in a tenure that lasted 41 years. He made support for Israel and strong Jewish education our hallmark. He moved Beth-El to Touhy Avenue and moved it again to Northbrook before accepting the role of Rabbi Emeritus. In 1995, Beth-El transitioned to Rabbi Sidney Hellbrown, who has been with the congregation ever since. During his tenure, Beth-El affiliated with the Union for Reform Judaism, hired its first cantor and executive director, expanded its building, and enjoyed a period of growth and renewal. Hellbrown continued to emphasize a love of Israel while building strong relationships with the Jewish and non-Jewish clergy in the surrounding community and city. During these years, the congregation re-established its men's club, which took a leading role in raising funds for special projects, including maintaining our beautiful building and garden. While our address has changed, our substance has remained the same. Temple Beth-El is a spiritual home that brings Judaism into our lives in ways that make us feel proud, joyful, and inspired. A place where we are known and cared for. Beth-El means house of God. Yet, in our hearts we know, it means love, hope, and making the world a better place. That's what Temple Beth-El is today.
Hi, everybody. As you know, I came to Beth-El in 1954, and I met two fellas who were presidents of the Brotherhood, and I asked them, tell me, what does the Brotherhood do? And they said, look, we've come here to make your time happy and fruitful. And the Brotherhood recognizes people come to pray, and people also come to meet other people, interact with them, have fun, and do things that make the temple a happier place and a place of precious memories, not only in celebrating personal joys, but in making the place joyous with the activities that help us serve God, serve each other, and call out the best in each other.
All right, time to find out who won this thing. The reason we're here, right? And remember, there aren't just winners and losers. There's one winner and a bunch of losers.
Hello again. I imagine everyone is still on the edge of their seat or sofa or lounge chair or bar stool, wherever you may be, enjoying the big show. It has now come to the time to announce the second place winner in the 20th annual Temple Beth-El Men's Club Golf Outing. May I please have the envelope?
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time to name the winners of the Temple Beth-El 20th Annual Golf Tournament.
So we're finally at the end of our broadcast tonight, and it's time to crown our champions. But before we do that, we've got a few people to thank. Starting at the top of that list, Spike Manton, who did an outstanding job as our host and MC. Spike, thank you so much. Matt Marino is our executive producer. He's the guy that made all this magic happen, put it all together. Matt, once again, as always, great job. Rick Recht, Andrew Kennedy, both of you knocked it out of the park with your performances. Thank you. I'd be remiss if I didn't recognize my two co-chairs for this event. And they're often behind the scenes. They get little recognition. Andy Cohen and Steve Levin. All I can say is you are absolute partners. Thank you for everything you do to make this event a reality. Brian Middleman, who is my co-president with the Men's Club. Also, Brian, you are part of our leadership team at the very top. We couldn't make this golf outing go without you. We have a committee of 25 guys that make up the golf outing committee. They're there year after year after year, doing all the nuts and bolts stuff. Once again, behind the scenes, this wouldn't happen without those guys. So to our committee, our volunteers, I say thank you. And of course, our sponsors, our donors, and our golfers. We have no outing without any of you. And finally, the great folks at Chevy Chase, who for the past 13 or 14 years have been an exceptional partner with us to make this thing go. Of course, this doesn't happen without everybody sending in videos and pictures the way you did to support the big show. We have more than 150 images in this program, and it took a lot of work by everybody to record those, send them in. Some folks who didn't want to, but did it with a smile anyway. We greatly appreciate that. And of course, our clergy and the staff at Temple Beth-El, you make the place run. Both rabbis, the cantor, you participated in the production of this show. We appreciate that. And of course, the synagogue is why we do all of this, to support our community. So now we're at that point. We're crowning our champions. May I have the envelope, please?
And that's it, the end of the big show. Don't forget the big raffle right there and the silent auction right there. They're with us until July 28th. So share the links, share the love, and let's raise a little extra money. You know, it's for the kids, right? Thanks to Rick Bacharach for asking me to be part of it and for being such a good sport. And this was a lot of fun. We should do it again next year. What do you think? You know, minus the whole 4 months at home, total economic devastation. Let's do it again. All right. See you next year.